City of Dublin always ready to fill a stadium for some friendly competition. And today, the Irish crowd has shown up in force, not for Gaelic football or hurling or rugby partner, no, but to welcome the NFL to the beautiful Emerald Isle. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. His side has alternated losses and wins across the first 3 weeks of this season. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys serving as the home team here in the Irish capital. Kate Scotty with Brock Heward, Will Reichert on for the kick. And here we go from Dublin. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions.
They connect on the deep shot. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 40 on the big hitter. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Croswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. and he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, it's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. With chances to make up for it.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Here's a throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on an opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
from the shotgun. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for us Steelers.
Warren quick on the draw. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe but starts pushing into Vikings territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. They get there to take him down right around the 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Warren running between the tackles. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Steps up, and he's running with it. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. 3rd and 2, Rodgers gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Motioning the tight end now. First down. Here's Rodgers. Step up, and there he goes. Small gain down to the 23. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. He's got it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Vikings 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. They'll cobble together a yard there. Darius Slay with the stop.
Brought down by Darius Slay. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. For the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
5 yards on the play.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
I'll throw it. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Now looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Back to throw now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
On first down, Warren. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard.
To throw, Rodgers. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Third and long for him here. From left side finds Freiermuth. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. With the second level at the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. One play in blocking this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second down carry for Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Dublin after this. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Rodgers going to throw on first. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Putting the tight end in motion. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Rodgers will look to throw. It's this underneath to Warren. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Vikings into the nickel for this third down play. Rodgers set to pass. He fires one deep down, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Rolling from the gun here. He's going to keep it this time. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on a quick hitter. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. Has a big strike to Addison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with a start in the second half. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the third quarter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Jones once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
the ball carrier.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Pass play coming here. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Jordan Addison. A gain of 7. And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, it keeps that defense guessing.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second-half lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers.
27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Steelers set to punt it.
It's 4th down.
He's got it at the 24. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, there's very minimal gain.
2nd down pass play coming. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Sticking to the air here. Running a screen now for Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
It's kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He gets this down to the 13-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
Jones trying the left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Pass play now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. He just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings making a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 27 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Rodgers from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Caught, nice game left side. He is down to the 30-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now we get to Warren, coming right. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ball carrier. Jay Ward on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with Warren. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when they're in 2nd down.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th.
Vikings 24, Steelers 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll go play action.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Throws a bullet down the right side. They did it. He made the interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Steelers offense headed out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Austin. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Back to throw it. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's tackled for no gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This time he's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. Vikings holding on to a field goal lead. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Jones. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Vikings. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Dublin.